put up. Welcome everybody. There's the one that's the painting I did through Jim Beam. I'll give you a little tour. This is my glassware, special glassware thing. And then as we go around, you can kind of see the whole thing. I'll show you. This is the man cave. Here's the Booker fireplace. We got E.H. Taylor there, and we got the James Beam plus the Luca Mariano Buffalo Trace clock. Then let's just go over here, show you. There's my fill lighting that everybody gets, but there is the new bar that we set up. So we're live. Here we go. I don't want to bump anything. Put that baby in. There it is. Get the screen and me. We're on air. I think that's it right there. Hopefully. That's showing a little bit. All right. Let's make sure I didn't bump. Did not. All right. I'm going to check that. Welcome, everybody. Oh, great. Headphones lost its padding. All right. Let's make sure. This is the A. Bowman podcast, A. Smith Bowman podcast, Cask Strength right there. I'll move that over a little bit because I believe. All right. I like it. All right. Looking at myself. Ooh. Been trying to lose a little bit of weight, working out, doing some good fun things there. All right, let's check YouTube. Who else do we got on? Randy's on, John's on, Matt, Steve, good. Hello, hi. Welcome to tonight's podcast. I'm putting up the YouTube right now. What do we got? We're live. Let's see what we're looking at. Ooh, that's looking good. All right. Turn that up to make sure my mic. Yep, there we go. Welcome everybody on YouTube. I'm going to quick put out a message. Welcome to the live version of our podcast. Tonight we're tasting A. Smith Bowman, a Pioneer Spirit Cask Strength. Let us know what you're sipping on and where you're from. There we go. Put it in there. All right. And we had John Crabtree. Thanks, man. It is a man cave. It's the podcast studio man cave. A lot of fun happens down there and down here, and enjoy it immensely. I'm pretty sure. All right. Did I pause it? Let's make sure. Let's do that again. Skip to live. I want to hit this for. Yep. All right, we're running. So YouTube is running. Hopefully we don't lose the connection or whatever. I believe yeah, it's the most important thing. Nobody wants to see me. All right, so let's go over real quick our sponsors. We've got, let's start off with Middle West Spirits. This is the Michelin brand that they put out. Middle West does. This is the wheat whiskey. They do a fantastic wheat whiskey, but this is the cask strength in the Michelin bourbon series, but then or whiskey series. And then they also have a pumpernickel rye cask strength and also a wheated bourbon, 4-grain wheated bourbon, fantastic whiskeys. They're out of Columbus, Ohio. Middle West Spirits, Ryan Lang there is in the process of expanding into a massive distillery. I've been there. I was there when it was being built. I've been there right when it started running, and I've been there now that they've been running it for a year. Catch all of our older podcasts with Ryan. fantastic things of what he's doing. He's was out of the country, but he was coming back, I think, next week. So I'll be contacting him soon about going down there for another thing because Middle West Spirits just purchased Old Elk brand, and very exciting news about that. I want to get the scoop on it for you guys. But Middle West Spirits in Columbus, Ohio. If you get there, make sure you check out their original craft distillery is still running. There's tours and merchandise available there. Plus, the service bar restaurant there is fan freaking tastic. Okay, we've got the Spirit of French Lick in French Lick, Indiana. This is the Lillian Sinclair, one of Alan Bishop's last things that he did before he left to go to Old Homestead. But his whiskey's still there, folks, and there are some fantastic whiskey aging there at the Spirit of French Lick. They are doing a fantastic job getting that to there. So if you're in the area in French Lick, Indiana, make sure you stop in and pick up a bottle of what Alan had there. Fantastic, fantastic whiskey, the Spirit of French Lick. Our original sponsors. Now, Whiskey Thief Distilling Company in Frankfurt, Kentucky. Someone's just giving me a ton of likes. That's pretty cool. Hey, so Don Miller's on, but I do not. A silver medal at 2020 5,000 inches. Amberon is amazing. Small. Okay, so hey Don, good to see you. But then also we have Whiskey Thief Distilling Company right now. What they're putting out there, what they put out right now. When you used to go, there used to be four bourbons and a rye. Now there's a wheated bourbon, 3 rye bourbons, and a rye. And the ryes that they're putting out right now are so fantastic. I can't say when I go there that I'm not a rye fan. I told Walter the last time I was there, they've converted me to liking ryes. Their ryes, the rye out of the 10 barrels that I thiefed and filmed on and tasted, the rye there was the best of even the bourbons and the wheated bourbons. And I don't get me wrong, I like them all. The wheated bourbon has this fantastic cherry flavor on it that I absolutely love. But the rye last time was just like a caramel chocolate milk dud. I mean, I didn't know ryes could taste this way. So you got to check out Whiskey Thief Distilling Company in Frankfurt on Three Boys Farm, about 15 minutes away from Buffalo Trace. It's a stop, a must. You go there, and for the price of admission, they'll take you to tour, show you their still, show you the fermenting process, take you over to 5 barrels, and it's a barrel pick all day, every day. You could taste through those 5 barrels, and if you like it, you can then thief your own bottle. Fantastic. So you could choose from any of the barrels and as many bottles as you want. So check out Whiskey Thief Distilling Company. Plus, also, if you're not in the Frankfurt area and you're in Louisville area, make sure you check out their tasting room because, again, a barrel pick all day, every day, just for the price of admission. Fantastic experience. And then also, we have Jason Giles, his Rosewood Bourbons and Ryes. Fantastic. He takes Kentucky and Indiana bourbon and he basically trucks it down to Houston and ages it in for at least one season in that Texas heat, which then he bottles it. Fantastic whiskey. I love Jason's palate. If you ever see Rosewood, pick one up. And if you do see a Rosewood, pick one up for me. If so, hey Josh, good to see you. I would say, Dandy, anybody who's on there, can you translate that for me? His comments, that would be great. And then, last but not least, Alan Bishop. He is a friend of this podcast and also a sponsor of our podcast. He has One Piece at a Time Distilling Institute on YouTube. If you are into home distilling or you're into craft distilling, this is the YouTube channel for you. You can get your questions answered right by Alan right there. And he's answered so many of them, one piece at a time, Distilling Institute, along with if you have ghosts, you have everything. He's got to be getting close to another season. But if you have ghosts, you have everything is one of my favorite podcasts. It combines the best of the spirits industry with the spirit world and all the stories that go on and that people tell of when these two realms mix. So you got to check out if you have ghosts, you have everything. All right, so that's for everybody. We're gonna get this started. Love the podcast tonight. The A. Smith Bowman. So this one is cask strength, and I'm telling you guys, I've already cheated and absolutely love it. So I think Josh, you're still going to Kentucky Bourbon Festival, if I'm not mistaken. And here we go. I am going to start this. I don't know how it all is going to work out. I do know that I dropped my pad, so it's going to be a little weird. I can hear myself. All right, what you're going to do is you're going to hear that, and then there'll be 30 seconds or 46 seconds of silence, and then I'll put up the theme song, and once the theme song goes, we start the podcast.
Drinking 30, sipping on some scotch. We get a little wild and it's sure fun to watch. We love what we do, we're drinking every girl we move, and it's all songs, but we tell it true. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys, raising hell and making some noise. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys, we're here to have fun.
Woo! All right. Welcome back to another exciting podcast of the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. Tiny here tonight, and I need to go over here now. Let's see. Get out of this right here. Welcome. One of these times I'll have this down. There we go. That's all good. And I'm here all by myself tonight. I'm just getting everything ready to go here. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. Lots of people tonight. Exciting kind of thing going on. And I've got everything up. Some people from all around the world and exciting. But tonight we are doing the A. Smith Bowman Cask Strength. So join in. Let us know. We are monitoring comments on Facebook and YouTube. Wow, YouTube is going crazy tonight. So just know that with this A. Smith, I've tasted it and probably cheated a little bit. So I'm hoping We are going to be doing the Old Louisville Whiskey Company's barrel bottle breakdown of A. Smith Bowman. But first, www.scotchybourbonboys.com for all things Scotchy Bourbon Boys. We've got the t-shirts. You can see that. We've got the Glens if you want to check that out. Plus all of our information. And we are going to be updating that website soon. I've been trying to get Roxy to do some bourbon balls. We've been so damn busy. It's just not been happening. I can't wait till the next batch of bourbon balls. So one of the cool things about the Scotchy Bourbon Boys is that we are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, along with all the major podcast formats, mainly Apple, iHeart, Spotify. But you usually can find all of where we are because we're even on more social media than that. I'm looking forward to maybe redoing my TikTok account if that happens. It might happen. It could happen. But also, no matter how you watch or listen to us, make sure you like, listen, comment, subscribe, and leave good feedback. Very, very important. Good feedback. Getting that Apple rating up helps us go forward, and we love everything that happens on this podcast and all you guys and all the support that you have. Being the number 3 whiskey podcast in the world, according to, I forget what the name of the website was, but at the same time, it was out of the top 60 in the world. And then also the I believe we are 16 in the bourbon podcast realm. So very, very happy to be here tonight. One of the things that there was the subject matter that I wanted to get into. Yes, that's what it was. There was, and I'll just see, I'm going to call this up. There was an email today, and the email was a release. Let's see. Yep, there it is. So one of the things that as a podcaster you get press releases, and so everybody's been wondering what happened because uh, David Mandel and Whiskey House of Kentucky, he opened that, and they did such a fantastic job, and the speed that they built that distillery was unlike no other. But you heard some rumors, I state, that there was something up with what was going on money wise, and that you're always worried a little bit because everybody's making so much bourbon, and you're not sure what's going on because good people, just because people are good, and you would think that the ownership who owned Bardstown Bourbon Company and eventually sold and now has opened the Whiskey House of Kentucky knows what they're doing, and they do. So this was the press release. Whiskey House of Kentucky, the most advanced custom whiskey distillery in the country, announced an amendment to its existing credit agreement among a syndicate of banks, including Trust Bank as agent, along with U.S. Bank, First Horizon Bank, Rabobank, and CoBank. This announcement follows news of a new long-term partnership between Whiskey House of Kentucky and the Cotier Group to build 12 state-of-the-art rickhouses over the next 6 years, increasing the distillery's barrel storage capacity. And if you want more information, visit whiskeyhouse.com. The completion of this amendment provides Whiskey House further capital and increases its flexibility in terms of accessing new sources of capital to support the company's growth. The additional capital will be utilized to enhance the company's value-added service capabilities to its customers, including storage and aging services, and to increase flexibility to meet customers' needs. All other key terms of the existing credit agreement, including pricing and amortization, remain unchanged. Whiskey House released the 150 million syndicated credit facility on July 19th, 2024. As the industry works to recover from the challenges brought on by the pandemic, Whiskey House continues to add customers to its growing list which includes some of the best brands in the spirits industry, and Whiskey House co founder and CEO David Mandel. We appreciate the continued partnership from our bank group in supporting the growth trajectory of the business as we look to position ourselves as a leader in custom whiskey productions. Today's announcement further bolsters Whiskey House's transformative position in the contract whiskey manufacturing industry. Since the start of the operation on July 1st, 2024, Whiskey House has produced more than 97,000 barrels, 56 unique mash bills, and 59 different recipes for its exclusive custom whiskey production customers. The 110,000 square foot distillery boasts a highly sophisticated manufacturing system that is fully automated and runs on proprietary software 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So there you go. I mean, that is some really good news. They were able to sustain more funds. And I just wanted to go over that because when I get press releases like that, I don't always, you know, get rid of, get into everything. There you go. Well, okay. Yeah. All right. What happened? Okay. Everything's moving along on YouTube and Facebook. Ah, so everybody, this is being released, and so just let's get into the actual A. Smith Bowman. I've got an Isaac Bowman Pioneer Spirit, which was finished in port barrels. Okay, and that was a decent bottle, but this is a little bit different. And I'm pretty sure I got everything here to make sure that all this goes smoothly. But the A. Smith Bowman Distillery is owned by Sazerac. So that's one thing that everybody, there's a lot of things. So let's go over what Sazerac owns in the whiskey industry. Well, they own Buffalo Trace. That's the first and biggest one. But then they own the 1792 Barton's Distillery, making the 1792 brand, plus Thomas More, I believe, and one other. But then they own this Virginia distillery. And I've got some information on it right here. What I wanted to go back on. It's an innovative experiment turned world's best bourbon. So this is what happened. Modeled after our experimental port finish bourbon that won the 2016 World's Best Bourbon Award, Isaac Bowman takes our bourbon aged in America white oak barrels and finishes it in barrels that have been previously used to age port wine. This results in deep tannins, caramel, and spicy notes that are eligible combined with flavor of jam-like fruit, refreshingly smooth 92 proof finish. Named for a true American pioneer, Captain Isaac Bowman was a soldier and a militia officer who fought in the American Revolutionary War in the late 1700s. He settled at the Fort Bowman Estates in Northern Virginia. So let's go into there. Let's see. So the distiller, and let's just read. David Bach is ready to take Virginia bourbon to a new level. After leading distilling and operations program at some of the finest distilleries in New Orleans, he now calls Virginia home and leads the A. Smith Bowman Distillery team. With a keen eye for experimentation and product excellence, he has a big plans for more unique mash bill, barrel finishes, and other surprises in store for the A. Smith Bowman experimental. And let's see if there's more about David. All right. In his role at A. Smith Bowman, David continues the tradition of distilling fine bourbons such as Brothers, John J. Bowman Brothers, and other spirits at Virginia's oldest and most award-winning distillery. While learning leaning into his creative side by crafting unique mash bills, barrel finishes, and other surprises through A. Smith Bowman's experimental series. Prior to joining the Sazerac company, David was the head distiller at NOLA Distilling, where he was one of the three founding members and also worked as a distiller for Celebration Distillation in New Orleans. David is looking forward to producing more award-winning spirits at A. Smith Bowman. So it, I probably have to get David on, and that would probably be a kind of a cool thing to do because I'm really getting into what's going on. You know what I mean? As far as the original pioneers of distilling. In 1927, before establishing Virginia's oldest distillery, A. Smith Bowman purchased the 7,200-acre Sunset Hill Farms in Fairfax County with one objective: to open up a dairy and a granary. Shortly after bringing the idea to life, his fields became so abundant that he needed to use the excess grain. The one defining moment changed the entire course of the A. Smith Bowman legacy and ultimately led to the best whiskey in the world. In 1934, a Smith Bowman built a groundbreaking distillery on the farmland and turned it into the family owned business with the help of his two sons. He produced the first ever batch of Virginia Gentlemen. Up until the 1950s, A. Smith Bowman Distillery was the sole producer of legal whiskey in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Since then, the focus has shifted from our classic spirits to producing premium handcrafted small batches and experimental additions that embody innovation at its core. Today, our historic family owned distillery has relocated to Fredericksburg, yet still continues to balance our long lived tradition, honoring one of Virginia's great pioneers. Most recently, in 2016 and 17, A. Smith Distillery won the world's best bourbon at the World's Whiskey Awards, solidifying us as Virginia's most award-winning distillery. All right, so there's some really good, wouldn't you say, background on it? I like that. I'm gonna take that back. Let's just see where we're at here. Can I go back? Yes, I can go back right there. And we'll go back. Oh, nope. I think we go up to here. Right there. All right. Nice background for that. So there we are with the A. Smith background. Now we'll put on some glass, put on my readers here, and I'll get some light. And so we've come so far. We're like I said earlier, we're getting close. I believe our 500th is going to be on. I said it before, July. I want. Yeah, I'll do it in a sec. I'll tell everybody. In 1927, Abraham. Okay, so that's the one. Cask Strength Bourbon is a tribute to Abraham. Yep. Yeah, I read that. So the back of it, I don't have to read, and I think that back is the same here. Mm. So this is Cask Strength Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's produced as the A. Smith Bowman Distillery. Uh, They even put their number on it. That's kind of cool. This is Cask Strength, batch 4, 69.85, 139.7 proof, and 10 years old. Now, this, I'm just gonna tell you guys, it's like with this particular one, I swear to God, when I got it, normally I wait to crack it, but I cracked it and I was really, really happy with this. This is almost at 139. I want 39.7. Was that it? We'll just try this again. I'm not putting the glasses on, but yep, 139.7. This is something that put it in this glass. Here's something. I've got my EH Taylor glass I picked up. I absolutely love this rocks glass. It's nothing special, but I love the Taylor print. I love the logo. I had to pick one up. I got so much glassware, but this one's going to be a favorite. I got one with the glass where EH Taylor's signatures on it, but I just love that logo. That it's historic is what it's a historic logo. So, kind of cool. All right, so I'm gonna pour it. Love their bottle shape. It's kind of like I like other whiskeys, but I think this one here. Wow, even just opening the smell, it fills the room. This is a fantastic bottle. I'm gonna pour it in my Scotchy Bourbon Boys Glen. It's 140 proof. It's not quite a full pour. I don't really want to do quite a full pour. I want to be sober for this tonight. So what we got, there's a couple things, and we're going to get into it right now. We are starting our Old Louisville Whiskey Company barrel bottle breakdown. All right, everybody, the way that this works, if you've been a fan or if you have not, the way it works is that we rate, we are going to rate this bourbon. Our rating system in the barrel bottle breakdown consists of knocks on the barrel with my bung hammer, along with 4 categories. The 4 categories are nose, body, taste, and finish. You could get up to 4 knocks on the nose and the body, and up to 5 knocks on the taste and the finish. If one of the categories is exceptional, you can then give it a but up. And that is a perfect score of 19 out of 18. We've had a couple 18s. We had one that was 18.5 because I think Supernatural gave it 19 and I gave it 18. So it was an 18.5. Have not had a 19, I do not believe, in a while. So this should be good. And good to see you also, Walker. And one of the things I like to do when I do the barrel bottle breakdown is I like to do it in my Scotchy Bourbon Boys Glencairn. This is the perfect tasting glass. I hope last time did I do it? Oh, it's so close again. It's spilled, but you can set a Glen on its side and you can let it roll around in the glass. Here we come. And when you let it roll, it completely coats the sides. Now, you wait then to see how the whiskey then runs back into this dark. It's the darkness on this one. The color is dark amber. This is a 10-year, so but it still has not decided to run back down in. It's sticking. The viscosity. There you go. There's the first start of the legs. They're called legs. And this one has is really, really sticking and just starting to appear. It's almost as if the legs are appearing, wow, bottom up. It's really this one, the viscosity is crazy on this one. So anyhow, I'm really liking that. If I'm going to set that as close as I can get. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can kind of see it as I rotate those legs. That's really nice. Now, the tulip shape of this one, it has this base, so you don't heat up the whiskey with your hand. You keep it in there. Now, some people, if you want to heat up the whiskey, then you hold the top part of it to heat up the whiskey. The legs on this one are just fantastic. And then the other aspect is that it has the tulip shape so that the aroma coming off the whiskey concentrates at the top so that you can better experience the nose of what the whiskey smells like. Now, oh, this is there's a vanilla cherry, almost like cherry Coke. Oh my gosh, it's so good. There's for 139.7 proof, there's no ethanol. The nose is completely and totally amazing on this. Now, when I'm nosing, I will first start off smelling at the bottom of it. But then if you start off at the bottom, that's where you pick up those really nice flavors of cherry, cola, vanilla, and then you go to the top. But that consistently stays the same. It's delicious. I absolutely love that. All right, 139. This is going to be a palate shock, folks, because all right, what do we got here? I don't need explain like what. Sorry, Tom. Tom, there are some people here that um this guy has. Yes. Okay. That's Tom. You I have no idea. That's a fun one on I love the people on YouTube. Uh I have no idea. You don't need legs explained to you. So obviously, what's your favorite glass to sip whiskey from? Uh Hello, Moore. Good to see you. All right. So let's go for the taste. Wow. Holy man. Holy man. Oh, that's a palate shock of flavor. Woo! The heat, it's bringing the heat. Honey, and I think some clove. I will tell you on the top. Caramel on the front, cherry on the back. It's one of the biggest bodied whiskeys I think I've ever tasted. All right. I mean, I've tasted. This is probably the best non-Kentucky whiskey I've ever tasted. Um, it's right there with everything that Kentucky can do. But this is just phenomenal. It hits in my wheelhouse everywhere. Uh, it's everything that I want in a bourbon. Let's try it again. Everything you said, John, caramel, cherry, butterscotch, but no tobacco. It's cola. It's a cola finish. It's so good. All right. So, this is the point that you guys were all waiting for. This is the barrel bottle breakdown. On the first, the nose, the smell. I could smell this all day. Just sit here and smell it. It's going to get a 4 out of 4. So, we'll hit that. And the reason why it gets a 4 out of 4, it's not quite I would give it a butt up if it was, but there's certain smells. One is breakfast blend from Starbucks after it's been ground in the package before. If you just smell it right out of the package before it's been brewed, I could just smell that all day. That would get a butt up. This isn't quite to that level, but it gets a 4. Now, this is the crazy part right here. By far, the biggest body that I've ever had in a bourbon. It is so damn delicious and good, and it just goes everywhere. Cheeks, top, it just like explodes on the roof of your mouth and tongue, under your tongue, everywhere, back of your throat, and then just hangs there. This is the best body of any bourbon I've ever drank or whiskey. I give this a 4 with a butt up. 5 out of 4. All right, taste. So the way I can explain it is you put it on the tip of your, put it in your mouth and it's on the tip of your tongue. Caramel, vanilla. You start to, as you start to move it through your palate to the back of your throat, there's an explosion of cherry, vanilla, and cola that then an insane hug. So from the taste standpoint, it's not the, I mean, I would say that if I could give it a butt up, I wouldn't, but I'm going to give it a 5 from taste. Five. I think that's what I gave it. Now, finish. Is it gonna pull, does it pull it off? Let's see. We're in the finish. What are you getting, John, on your finish? There's the cola. There, it's gone. So it's a mid. It's not the longest finish, but it's mid. It's delicious. I've never had a cola. It's like a Coke finish, like Coca-Cola finish. It's probably the first part of this whole endeavor between the body, the taste, and the nose is so fantastic that the cola aspect of this, like, there's nothing else. I mean, it's a little cherry in there, but it's mostly the Coke, like the cola flavor after you, the flavor that's in your mouth after you drink a Coke, um, which I've never had before, honestly. And hmm, I'm gonna give it a 4 on the finish. Why does Coke make people angry? Maybe the wrong kind, but I'm talking about Coca-Cola here, man. Uh, Indonesia, hello, Sakau, um, Israel, hello. Um, Good to see you guys. And then Lord Cheese Chrissy, nice to see you. I agree. This is fantastic. I just gave this 18 of 19, 18 total points. 18 of 18 if you really want to score. It got a butt up bump and then was one. So the Old Louisville, which you got to check out, the Old Louisville Whiskey Company in Louisville, Kentucky. Amin down there does a fantastic bourbon experience. Look them up, www.oldlouisvillecompany.com. I'm pretty sure oldlouisvillewhiskeyco.com. Check them out. Check out the website, book your experience, and get down there. And if you're there and you see Amin, tell him Tiny sent you. But that's it for this week's Old Louisville Whiskey Company barrel bottle breakdown in A. Smith Bowman Cask Strength gets an 18 out of 18. So 18 out of 19 or 18 out of 18, no, whatever. It's fantastic whiskey, folks. If you get a chance to get this or stop by my place and share a little bit of this, I would. So make sure you check it out. All right, there we go. Um, so just a review again. We've got next week, Tuesday, we've got the folks from Bourbon on the Banks coming on, Diane Strong and Amzie Wenning. I'm not sure if, oh, no, ah, it's like I'm not sure if anyone else is coming on, but we've done this podcast leading up. I'm pretty sure that Bourbon on the Banks is sold out, just like Kentucky Bourbon Festival. But you're going to want to check this one out to find out about this festival, because then next year you're going to want to go. All the things. I mean, it is a Frankfurt festival. I mean, honest to God, the whole city lights up. Last year, we had such a great experience. I will want to say that I last weekend I went to Kentucky, and when I was down there, not this weekend, but the past the not this past weekend, but the weekend before, I stopped in and saw David Sandlin at he is owner operator bartender at the House of Commons Bourbon Library in Frankfurt. And if you're ever in Frankfurt, you can't miss out on this place. The elegance and the pours are just absolutely amazing. The atmosphere, the vibe, everything about it, fantastic, fantastic bourbon bar. Love being there. Also, on my way down, I also stopped at Brad Bond's vintage bottle shop, vintage spirits and bottle shop, and he basically his bar there in Covington is another fantastic experience, but it's also got the bottle shop upstairs, which has amazing bottles for sale. David's place in Frankfurt is you can get the Dusties in pours that way, but they're not selling packaging or they're not selling bottles. We're at Brad's, you can go upstairs and do the bottle shop and buy full bottles of whiskey and other spirits from another time. Both fantastic places. If you got a chance to go to Covington, the Brad Bonds, the revival is right uh, in the Covington Hotel. It's not. It's attached to the Covington Hotel. Say that, and we should be doing uh, podcasts from both places to let you know about them a little bit more detail. We just did a podcast with Brad while we were down there. We released it yesterday as a bonus podcast. So check that out. Brad has so much information. It's a fantastic, that one I enjoyed doing. And so, and then look for us out and about. I'm going to be in Lexington, Frankfurt, and Bardstown. Not next weekend, not the third weekend in July. Uh, Second weekend, I'm taking my granddaughter to Michigan and going to see my son. I'm going to make a bourbon delivery for Knobs, so that should be a lot of fun. And a lot is going on over the next couple months, that's for sure. We are going to go to Chicago. Hopefully, we'll stop in and see Ari at Thornton Distillery when we're there. I'm trying to work that out right there. Hopefully, also we're going to see Barry Briniger the third week, the 19th of July, and then hopefully the 18th. I'm trying to work something out with Ross Cornelison We just did Sweet Wheat last week, and he was on and a part of it, and then had to go work. Anyways, MC Kings, hi. No, we do not have Hennessy. We're a whiskey podcast. And so really enjoying this one. And really enjoyed what you guys had. So let's wrap this up on the audio for tonight, and then I'll real quickly send out everybody on YouTube and Facebook. Stay on, and I will send the Facebook invitation for anybody who wants to drop on and say hi for a little bit. I'm gonna get this loaded, but hopefully we can stay on till right around 10 o'clock. All right. So put that down there. Thank you everybody for tonight. I think really enjoyed this podcast. Enjoying them more and more. If you like what you see, please go and let everybody know about it. Tell your friends. Keep watching. Love what everybody's been doing and how we've been growing. You guys keep up the great work. We love everything about this. And also, I'm going to finish up when I do this. Hopefully, I can get this done right, and we will have the new theme song that I just worked on today. I do believe I like the original one more, but we'll finish up with that because these are songs I'm writing them and AI singing them, and it's a blast. Haven't had that kind of a blast in a while, and that allows us to do more music and get more music up with shorts that we do. And like I said, check out, look for us if you see us out and about. Make sure you stop and say hi. Greatly appreciate everything you guys do. All right. So we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys, www.scotchybourbonboys.com for all things Scotchy Bourbon Boys, t-shirts, and Glencairn merchandise. Also, anything you want to know about us, it's on there. Going to be updating CT and Henley whiskey real soon. And then also, we're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X. Make sure you check us out there, along with all the audio podcast formats of Apple, iHeart, Spotify, Deezer. I mean, if you're listening, we're on it. So remember, no matter if you listen to us or you're watching us, make sure you like, listen, comment, subscribe, and leave good feedback. And remember, good bourbon equals good times and good friends. Make sure you don't drink and drive, drink responsibly, and live your life uncut and unfiltered. And let's do it this way. My AI, let's see, I got to get over here. My AI is going to take us. Oh my gosh. Where is it? I gotta look for it. I gotta find it. Out. Here we go, guys. Let's see if I can find it was on here. There we go. Let's listen to it. I'll see. There it is. All right, here we go.
We'll pick you up when you're feeling blind. We will let their strength move until you're fine. No matter what mood you are, the boys are gonna help you find your whiskey star. Do you know you can lift yourself higher? We like it, we won't take it on the rocks. Whether you're on the back porch in your car, we will never be far away. When it comes to good bourbon and whiskey, we won't lead astray. And we've even been known to drink a good brewski. But remember, when it comes down to who's got your back, the Scotchy Bourbon Boys will always be with you twice a week. For your questions, comments, and likes. When it comes to good bourbon and whiskey, we won't lead astray. And we've even been known to drink a good brewski. But remember, when it comes down to who's got your back, the Scotchy Bourbon Boys will always be with you twice a week. For your questions, comments, and likes.
All right. That's interesting. I want to see. Let's just save that and see how far that went. I'll save it. File, publish to uploading. Let's see. I gotta call it. All right, not podcast studio, not the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. All right, save. All right, I will put up the hey Seth, thanks for saying hi. We're drinking Bowman Brothers, and I am going to send out to the people on the podcast. That's interesting. All right, 8:30. No, it was pretty sure it didn't stop. Let's see. Here we go. Copy link. It's got to be right in here. I can't believe that it's all. I was like looking all for it and everything. It's not that either. There it is. Here we are. Copy link. Copy invite. And here we go. I'm going to throw it up on Facebook. Control. No, is that? Yep. Control. There you go. Hit return. There it is. All right. Anybody who wants to join me, feel free. I'm going to throw this. We're going to get up here. We're going to come over here. There we go. Meeting's up over there. Give it a couple minutes for people joining us. All right. Did you guys see it? Did you see it? Did you see the link? All right. You could go. Top shelf. Oh, so Woodford's not top shelf. Hey there. All right, we got Randy and we got John. Can you hear me?
You sound good, buddy.
How about you, Randy?
Yeah, you sound fine. John, I like that daylight out there.
Top shelf. Hey there. All right.
Oh, yeah.
And we got John. Can you hear me?
Sure.
You sound good, buddy.
That's you.
Yeah.
Someone's Facebook's still on.
Mine's off now.
I turned mine off.
Okay, no problem. Oh, we got two more. I wish I could. Seth, if you jump over to my Facebook channel, you can click on the link and in the comments of the live and join us if you're on your computer or your phone.
I have the Bowman Brothers small batch here. I've got 6 different Bowman Brothers here at the house, but the small batch is what we're putting on tonight.
I will say, and you gotta admit, John, this cask strength thing is on a level of insanity. It's
Yeah, it is.
so good.
It was funny. I was listening to you note that stuff, and like for the batch 3, it didn't sound like they were that much uncommon. A lot of caramel, vanilla, cherry, big time. Little tobacco and sweet oak.
I'm
See,
picking.
mine cost me twice what you guys paid for yours, so I'm tempted not to open it.
Flip it. No, don't. It's too good to flip. It's great.
No, I'm probably not going to flip it. I'll save it for a special occasion.
Yeah.
This could be like 30 special occasions. I mean,
Well, no, I've got some stuff better than that behind me.
no, but you haven't tasted this. I don't know.
No, but I mean, I've got their lottery only stuff.
I'll be back, fellas. Hang on.
I believe that, but at the same time, on this one, I've had other Bowman Brothers, and I thought, but this is like on a level. The body is like so fulfilling. Even Roxy thought it was fantastic when I had her taste it. I was not, I have this port wine, and the port wine's decent, but this is a different level right here.
If I could find one of those under $100, I would open it in a heartbeat.
Well, this one was not. It was $100. That's what it was.
Mine wasn't. I got mine on secondary.
Right. But what do you get it on secondary for other than to drink it? But yeah, do a special occasion.
I paid just a tad more for this one than I did for that one. You didn't even see this one.
Which one?
This one.
William LaRue. I want to try that one.
You did try that one.
We did. We had that in your kitchen, didn't we?
Yes, you had that in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, today,
So,
I basically did Sazerac today. I had the Bowman, I had the CYPB, the Antique 107, the Weller 12, and the William LaRue.
That's a lot.
Jimmy said to bring me out to your house to try the new cask strength one. Oh, the game book? You want to, yeah.
Yeah, he's got it. That's the one he did.
Are you? Hey, Matt, are you gonna come now?
Friday. I'm off Friday. We'll come out Friday. No, I'm in Gatlinburg. It'd have to be like next week or the week
When
after.
are we going to Gatlinburg?
Tomorrow.
Oh, well, if you're going, I'm going.
We'll be there.
I wish. I've still got 2 bottles of that Ryconic. That Amberana Rye waiting for me. That a friend of mine picked up for me. But you got your bottle already, right?
I do. I'll be shooting that one here soon because I finished the other one.
Okay. Oh, man.
Oh, I got.
John, be sure and save me a little of that cask strength for when we get up there for the baseball game, please.
Hey, brother, I just cracked it. So I let it sit for about 15 minutes open. Oh my God, it is so good. So you're good.
What do you want me to bring? I need a list from you guys, what you want me to bring, not only.
I'll text that to you, Randy.
Okay, I want what you want me to bring for you to drink and what you want me to bring for you that you can't get where you're at. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, that stuff, that rubbing your fingers together stuff, that's it.
Yeah, it's a little green. And I apologize, gentlemen, I'm eating very late. I just finished smoking some chicken wings, so.
Oh, sounds good. And French fries, looks like.
Oh yeah, all right. Got a late start tonight, so. Had a couple of my bourbon guys over.
Have you had the small batch yet? Any of you? The Bowman small batch or the Bowman single barrel?
Yeah.
I've not had the Bowman single barrel, but I've had the Bowman small batch.
What do you think?
I have the single barrel, but I haven't got it yet. I have two.
The Bowman, the small batch was just okay.
Yeah, I'm not
I mean,
super impressed with it.
Yeah, it's
When with the port barrel.
the port barrel. The port barrel was okay too. I got the port barrel. I picked it up. It's Isaac
God,
Bowman.
I don't know what I just smelled. Let me
I like
figure this out. Oh, okay, it's
I like the port barrel.
I like the port.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but so I thought the Bowman small batch was just like small batches, and I thought the port barrel was decent.
The single barrels are good. This one's
I'd rather drink the Bowman port barrel than Angel's Envy.
That's sweet.
It's way better. It's their port barrel is way better than Angel's Envy. And then, but I'm telling you, this A. Smith Cask Strength is on a level of it's 10 years old. It's a 10-year, 139.7 proof. It's 3.3% away from being a hazmat. And
I didn't know the batch 4 was 10 years, Jeff. Wow.
Yeah, it's 10.
This one's a 9-year.
Yeah, it's a 10-year. It's so freaking good. I mean, it blows Eagle Rare away.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt
That
about it.
would be more comparable to like Stag, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Right?
Oh no, it's not on the level of Stag. Stag's way different. Stag is like brown sugar and whatever. This is like a completely different flavor palette than Stag. And the body on it is like none. It's just so consuming in your mouth.
Isn't it Bash too?
What?
Bowman, isn't it? Isn't it Bash Buffalo Trace Smash too?
Mash bill 2?
Yeah. So it should be more comparable, like straight from the barrel. Blanton's. Smash 2.
Straight from the barrel Blanton's is good, but but it's batch 2 aged in Virginia and made in Virginia. All different, right?
No, what the original distillation, as I understand, it's in Frankfurt, and then they take it to Virginia and distill it either 2 more times or 3 more times.
Oh, correct. Spell it.
So they redistill it. So that makes, it's kind of like if you're thinking about a 7 times or 10 times distilled vodka versus one distilled 3 times.
Oh, what did you just say? You didn't really just say that, did you?
Did I not say that a 7 times distilled vodka was better than 3 times? Yes, I did.
There's no vodka is better than any vodka. Vodka's designed to be tasteless and odorless, and it's like once the
more you distill it, the closer you get to that. Some of the stuff is not anywhere near that.
I know vodka is pretty fantastic. It's all
gasoline.
What? Wait. Stop it, both of you. Stop talking about vodka. I agree. That's one thing I completely and totally agree with Fred Minnick. Vodka sucks.
Well, you've never had Mongolian vodka.
I've had vodka, and vodka on all aspects suck. I don't want something. I'm not trying to be fooled or just like at first when I first drank Johnny Walker Blue, it tries not to be Scotch or whiskey. It tries to be so smooth, and it's like And that's a cool thing until you start drinking things and appreciating the spice and the flavor opposed to what they're trying to be. And vodka, I had the Wheatley 100 time distilled vodka. They were tasting that at the distillery, though not this week, but the past weekend, but the weekend before. And quite frankly, it probably was the best tasting vodka I ever had, but it still sucked. It tastes.
You haven't tried Echoes yet.
Whatever. Echo, it's vodka.
When we come down on Friday, I'll bring it.
You do really, Matt. I'm telling you, I don't usually waste my spirits on something that's supposed to be mixed.
Put that right in your doorbell camera.
Nobody. I'm gonna actually leave the sign on my door. I don't drink things that are supposed to be mixed.
And you're going to get a sticker. No vodka solicitors allowed.
It's like, yeah, you want whiskey, don't bring vodka.
So, gentlemen, I picked up a couple of cool bottles this week. I got a Remus 9-year experimental. Soaked in Seguin Moreau.
Yeah, Steve's got one.
Oh, God, it's good, man. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Yeah, we almost finished it already. I love Remus stuff.
John, I hate you can't come to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival because I'm going to stock my bar in my suite with vodka.
Mongolian, perhaps?
I'll be there.
Only the good stuff. I literally have some Mongolian vodka that's wonderful.
If you waste car space on bringing vodka, I'm going to be mad at you.
You can get kicked off the bus.
Well, I can read the bus tour.
The bus tour is before you get into your into your hotel.
That's true. I poured this in my glass. What about that?
New Riff 8, dude.
Yeah, I've seen
I like
it.
that bottle.
It's so good.
The Balboa Rye. The Balboa Rye.
And I've got the Balboa Rye behind me.
I've got Balboa Rye.
I opened this one I opened it a while ago. I poured this tonight and I set it aside and then I picked it up, forgot what I picked up, smelled it, and I'm like, dang. So I'm having pancakes and waffles here.
Is that the Texas batch?
Yeah, that's the Madre. That's the most expensive one that they other than some of their one only things.
Have you guys ever had this?
Push it closer. I can't read it. Is it Wyoming whiskey?
5 Trail Coors.
5 Trail Coors. No, I've seen it. I did not pick it up.
I gotta see. It's okay, but I gotta see what it tastes like after. This is barrel proof, and it was also signed by the distiller. I happened to be going by a Total Wine that he had been the day before.
Well, if it were, I like Coors, but only for playing golf.
But this is batch proof, and this is what they put out with their water. They use their mountain spring water. Let's see what this goes as. It's funny because anything I drink tonight after this, except if I open or if I have some of this Whiskey Thief Rye that I picked up, it's just it's all gonna taste like water. It's really sweet. It's got like a ton of it's got a maple syrup aspect to it. Who said that? I will tell you.
That was in the kitchen there. We seen him in the window. He ran inside. That was the Coors.
I got a guy that wants to sell me 3 bottles, and I'm trying to decide.
A 5 Trail batch of the 5 Trail?
No. It's a Stag 22A. Jack Daniel's Sinatra,
Ri-
and an Old Forester batch or barrel strength rye.
Well, I'm out on that. The
I'm
five.
just trying to decide what's a reasonable.
So,
price.
Randy, I'm actually drinking something you haven't.
You're drinking the Coors you are.
That's crazy. I didn't think there was a whiskey in America that you didn't have yet.
I skipped that one on purpose because it sounded like beer, and I didn't want to step on Matt Leisen's toes and get into the beer.
There's nothing beer about this.
That's okay.
But it is. It's not a bourbon. It's blended American whiskey.
Bring it with.
What? No. What? Really? You want me to bring this with me?
Give me a 50 milliliter sample bottle and bring that for me.
And I'll label it so that I know what's in it.
You make sure you don't drink it. Yeah.
I would.
I will tell you guys, I am starting to feel better every day. I played golf yesterday.
All right.
And actually worked on extending my backswing. And I probably got an extra 20 yards just by extending my backswing.
That's good news, Randy. Good for you, man. Glad you're feeling good.
If I had some of those good-looking shorts like Walker's got on, I'd really be sad. Except they're the wrong color.
Walker ain't said shit. He's just walking around in his shorts.
Walker looks like he shit red Maker's wax.
Yeah, he's got like Maker's Mark underwear on.
For all you colorblind folks, that is not red. That's crimson.
Whatever.
Am I wrong, Walker?
Yeah, it's Alabama crimson.
You're partially correct. I'll give you partial credit. Crimson is a form of red. You are correct that they are crimson.
Okay.
It is not the same color as this shelf to my left.
It's not a fire engine red.
Well, that's why I said it looks like, Walker, that you shit it, because that means you added in some color to make the crimson.
Wow.
That
So
or
Randy,
infuriate. I mean,
you were much more considerate of my school than he is by making comments like that. Wow.
And you know, I'm in the SEC, and we're trained to
I
hate
know.
Alabama, and I still was nicer.
Well,
Yeah.
but yeah, but
Southern hospitality.
I'm in the
my old water right now.
I'm in the
Like,
Big Ten, and the only two colors of red I know are the Buckeyes, the gray and red, and the Badgers. I mean, I know red.
The other red you know is the blood you see on yourselves when you play an SEC team.
That's not true. Who won the national championship this year?
I have no idea.
Ohio State.
The Ohio State.
Yes.
Yes, Walker, I agree. Come down.
You can, Walker. You can do those eyes all you want. It's not changing history.
You're right. It's not. And
That was
you
one
know,
of the greatest college football runs I've ever seen. Where I've never seen a run like that. They basically lost that last game to Michigan, and then they just turned them on. It was crazy.
Ooh,
I don't think they can match it again.
I don't know what I just drank, but it tasted like scotch.
That's
Must have been that
Or
one.
it's scotch, but I'm not got scotch in anything I'm drinking.
And I knew Delmore that just dropped
Yeah,
this
you
week.
just went down.
what, Dalmar? What did you talking about?
We couldn't
I
hear
knew
you.
Delmore dropped this week. It's like $500.
Which one?
The one in the fancy box with the lady on the side.
Oh, okay.
I got a picture of it. I don't remember what it's called. Is
I
mine
picked up a bottle this
maybe
week.
super low?
Say that again, Matt.
Is my volume really low?
No.
like
Okay.
medium.
I picked this bottle up.
The volume on all my videos went to super low this week when I shot them, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta redo these. I think I'm just gonna close them anyway.
Here we go.
Is that a whistle pig?
That's Whistle Pig 18 4-pick.
So what'd you guys think of the new theme song?
I liked it.
I liked it.
That was cool, man.
I mean, I was dancing in the basement, you know.
In the what?
I I was dancing in my basement.
I
Color shorts Walker had on,
there's the blues one, and then that's the heavy metal one. So now I'm gonna do a country, I'm gonna do a rap, and then I'm gonna do
One with banjo, man. That would be great. Mandolin and banjo.
ooh, what was that?
I just
That was
come in.
fancy. I don't see any new pictures up there.
I don't either.
There's 3 spots.
No, it just made a noise.
Somebody's trying to jump up.
We've got a guy on from Germany right now. He's watching soccer. World Cup. I don't know why he said what?
What's Walker sipping on over there?
Right now, I'm sipping on a Maker's Mark Private Select from Nashville, Tennessee. And before that, I was sipping on Antique 107, which I didn't set my palate for very much, which hence I'm eating some popcorn so that I can set my palate a little bit better.
I just read the back of this. They said they made 156 bottles of this. That's it.
Dude, if I had that, that'd be my retirement.
Do what?
If I had that, that'd be my retirement bottle. If they ever retire, that's correct.
You guys. If I had that, I would do a video of a drain pour.
Hey, you know what? All of these are my retirement bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're retired already. Well, you're unretired.
I did apply for a job, or did talk to a guy about getting a job recently.
Well, if you get a job after you've been retired, I'm gonna just call you Brett Favre.
Well, it'll be similar. I'll be selling cars, so that would be more like Matthew McConaughey.
What do you mean you're gonna be selling cars?
I talked to the guy at Mercedes about selling cars for me.
Why?
Yeah, last week you said that.
Why in God's name would you go back to school to go and sell cars? You could
I
have.
didn't go back to school to sell cars. I went back to school to get the degree.
Right.
Sell cars because I want to.
But what's the degree for?
I feel like that's cool.
Personal satisfaction.
That's an old
Just
achievement.
because I wanted to.
Oh my gosh!
I
But
would buy a car from Randy.
Do what?
I would buy a car from Randy.
You're gonna buy a Mercedes?
No, I'm gonna be on the used lot. I'm like, look at what Chevys you got over there.
Well, when they trade them in on Mercedes, I'll be sure and save one for you.
That's right. That'd be awesome. I'll be right up. Like, yo, I need a new car.
Matt, you're
That's looking for a
pissing
Chevy
CT
too.
off.
That's true. CT sells cars too, so you need to buy them up.
Yeah,
there.
Matt, CT sells the kind of cars that you'll be looking for. He finds you your car.
Does?
Yeah,
he's a car salesman.
he's a used car salesman.
Well, I'm gonna need another Cadillac after I get this Chevy thing paid off. I bought.
Oh,
Y'all,
You know,
anybody get the Calumet 18?
what about the Calumet 18?
No.
Anybody get that? See it?
I've got 2 of them.
Do you want one?
Oh, they're
Well, one I've
$500,
got
bro.
too.
What?
$500.
No, they're not. I don't pay $500 for them.
The Calumet 18 with the box, they're $499.99 up here.
Nope, not for me.
Woo!
I
Fucking
paid
Illinois taxes.
I paid $460 for one, and I paid $426 for one.
For the what? 18?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So why don't you? I can get you the decanter for $269, and it has 18 in it.
Because I wanted the 18.
It has 18 in it.
Well, you're not talking about you're talking about the one that looks like
The Spire decanter. Yeah, the horse
I don't
Spire.
want
Yeah,
The house one.
that one has 18 in it, and it's only
No,
like
but it doesn't fit on my shelf.
actually you're wrong. It's the one bottle that you would buy that actually would be supposed to be on a shelf.
I said it would be supposed to be. I said it wouldn't.
All your other bottles are not shelf worthy. They're just bottles of bourbon. That's actually a decorative piece. Actually, you probably could put that on one of your wife's shelves.
Yep, I could.
and
Well,
then
actually,
and she
Yeah,
would
the
like
next
it.
I was actually given a whole bunch of those decanters. Different
Walker, I
kinds.
am so amused by you stuffing your face with that popcorn. This is fucking hilarious, man. He's just, dude just got off work.
Yeah.
That William LaRue Weller smells like birthday cake to me. Woo, on the nose.
You find
Right on
another
the way
one
down
yet,
to
Randy?
Sir?
I'll be there in the morning.
No, I'm hoping it'll hit tomorrow morning.
Really?
Well, I went from 1 account to 3 accounts on it. So hopefully I'll have 3 shots at whatever they have.
You know I'm in.
Yeah. The problem is I had to spend like $600 to get those 3 shots, to get that 3rd shot.
You're just a wonderful human being. Well, you know I got you one way or another.
I've got a couple of things here that are interesting. I've got a Denver whiskey called Fireside. It's 147 proof.
What day did we agree on to do the Israeli whiskey?
We moved it from the 2nd to the 9th, I believe.
The 9th
Something like
of
that.
August. Okay.
Yeah. And the reason we're doing that is because we've got a Costco opening on that Wednesday. So I don't want to do it on Tuesday because I need to be in line. Like, I need to leave the baseball game, drive home, get in line, and be in line so I can be 1 or 2 in line.
Okay.
I'm going with you, and I'm going to fly back to Ohio after I get something.
You're what?
I need the state ID to do this.
Wow.
Hey, did you? Hey, Matt, did you see that new service? It's an app where you get to like pick your plane. You just like get on, you pick the plane, and then you hop on a jet, and they fly you there. There's
Are you talking about the private jets?
the private jets all have an app now that it was John Elway that was doing it. But you basically, if you need a ride someplace anywhere, you can book a private jet. They'll fly you there, have a car ready to take you where you're gonna go.
That's Bayjet, man.
Yep.
You got to put $10,000 down though. So
Well, they're different ones. Some of them are 10,000, some of them are 1,500, some of them are. It just depends on which one you want.
You're
yeah,
right.
Matt, you might have to hit Jimmy up for a side loan, dude. You ain't getting out of here with that money, man. Fuck
And
that.
which build and which
And geez,
it also
bro.
depends on how how far up the pecking order you are, depending on how much you spend.
I've
been looking at those for 5 years and haven't decided to pull the trigger.
You could fly right into DuPage Airport. It's literally 8 miles from me.
You know what? My Volvo will get there too.
True. It just takes a little longer. That's okay.
I think we need to do a Scotchy Bourbon Boy entourage kind of thing using that app. That would be fucking fun as shit.
Oh my God, dude. No longer are you going to have a bus. You're going to have a jet.
No.
Oh my God.
Now that, oh my God, a Scotchy Bourbon Boys jet tour. Now that would be cool. We could do distilleries in Virginia, Kentucky, and Florida all in one day.
Can I get a media pass for that?
No.
Randy, if you can convince Randy to do it, yes.
The financial guy for Scotchy Bourbon Boys, no. Stand up. I'm gonna stand up for Tiny's wallet. No. All right, I'm gonna go get what Tiny was saying. Try a little bit of this stuff.
Oh, straight from the barrel.
Oh,
Gold.
Yeah, just a little gold.
Yeah, be
Gold's good.
What haven't I had in a while?
And this new Riff 8 is solid, man. Holy
This
crap.
gold is a store pick though.
Nash is on the beach. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, he's in Charleston.
Right?
I have to talk to him about some of the pictures he's taken.
Showing his moves.
Let him live. Let him live.
His boobs are going to change whether you talk about them or not.
Oh,
Hey Jeff, Jeff, did you see how many burgers he had on the grill in the one picture?
Yes.
The whole grill was covered with burgers.
He's down there. He's down there with his grandkids, though.
I figured, man. He had like 15 burgers on that grill.
I thought it was Nash and Sherry at first. I see this thing, but I was like, man, they're gonna stay.
All I'm gonna say is I don't mind take whatever, but the one he took the picture with Sherry, here's a picture, and it looks like he's not even wearing shorts. It's like he's just naked right there.
When they're laying on the beach, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm like, where's his swim trunks? It's going way too far down.
I almost responded to that and said, put some pants on, brother.
Let him live. They're on a new beach doing stuff, bro. Let him do his thing. Like, it's okay.
He just doesn't have to post about it the same way.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. Just don't be showing us. Nash likes to get Nash likes to get drunk and wake up lose his phone, wake up on his back his 6th floor balcony at 11 o'clock, buck naked with Sherry gone. That's what he likes to do.
He's just feeling the ocean breeze.
We all got dreams. He's just living it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah. He loves Myrtle Beach, that's for sure.
Yeah, it looks awesome down there.
I'm going to pour some of my straight from the barrel. My current gold, courtesy of our friend Randy, is in storage in Alabama for the moment until I pick up some of the rest of my inventory later.
That sounds fancy. We got some Hardy's Creek, Clearmont.
Oh, that's a good one. That's for sure a good one.
I had the Boston. That was really good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Frankfurt and the Boston are supposed to be a little bit better. I haven't tried the Clearmont, so I'm going to try them head-to-head with a couple of minutes between another night. It's just not going to be tonight. I have like a 200 milliliter of one of them, and then I have the other 2 full 750s.
Yeah. I have to drink it. You know, I wasn't bad, but
Hans is still watching us on YouTube. He just doesn't speak English.
Who?
Hans?
Hans Ollie?
From Germany or Austria?
No,
that's cool.
Asking for
You guys can still say Prost. Prost to you.
Yeah.
That means shit.
Is it Guten Tag?
Prost.
Prost.
Did you get that, Randy?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, there's a lot of guys. I'm going to end it on YouTube. It was a great night on YouTube, that's for sure. Oh, I do not speak English.
John, popcorn is one of my cheats. When I haven't made something else with butter, I'll make popcorn, especially if my palate's not sitting very right for the day. So I'll just put some more butter or oil on my palate. And it's not 100%, but it's almost every time it's a little bit better.
I like that, Walker. I like to do a toasted sourdough with some butter. OMG.
I haven't tried sourdough with it. It's really good.
All right, everybody on YouTube, I'm going to end this on YouTube. Oh, thanks for coming in. Check us out Thursday night. We'll be back.
I don't know if I'll be on Thursday, man. We got a fireworks show in the neighborhood, so.
I'll be
Don't cancel.